right. Do we know what time it is? Yeah, you got it. Exactly. But before that, I just want to quickly mention who are the missionaries this week? Yeah. That's right, Miska. Okay. All right. I'll get with the more information on that after the drama, but let's keep it quiet and enjoy the drama.
Well, hello everyone and welcome back. It's so great to have you here. I'm eager to hear what happens next in Operation Arctic, aren't you? Yeah. First, let me make sure I'm all comfy and cozy. Oh, Betty, could you bring me my tea?
It's all ready for you, Miss Storyteller.
Oh, thank you, Betty, my favorite bedtime beverage.
My specialty, lavender chamomile with a spoonful of creamed organic raw honey.
Betty, you spoil me.
It's my pleasure, boss.
Well, thank you. And everyone, be sure to go visit Betty's Bakery after the show for Klondike Krispies. So, is everyone cozy? Let's get back to our story. Chapter 2, Unexpected Visitors. It's the next morning, and Wes is about to wake up. I said, Wes is about to wake up. No. Don't go back to sleep. Hey, Tech Crew, you got a rooster crow? Anything else? Nothing. Okay, well, let's see. It's time to get serious here. Ice cold water. Shall I? I don't know. Should I? We'll see if this works. Here we go. Well, that's a first. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, you drooled something awful. Here's a towel.
Thanks.
Oh, well, every morning after Wes wakes up, he does the first thing. He puts his boots on. And then, after he puts on his boots, he brushes his teeth.
Not too bad. Maybe I won't this morning.
Then he brushes his teeth.
Okay.
Combs his hair. And makes his bed.
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to.
Okay, Mom.
Then he gets some breakfast.
Ugh, you're still wet. What shall I have for breakfast today?
Let's do moose jerky.
Moose jerky? I was thinking more like pancakes.
We don't have time for pancakes. We got to keep things moving.
All right. That is hard.
And while he eats his breakfast, or tries to, he also reads a book.
What? I've already read all my books.
Not your new one.
My new one?
The one that Birdie brought you yesterday?
That's a Bible. And besides, I'm not very religious, and I already know all about the Bible.
Really?
Sure. I mean, it's not like I never went to church. I know all about Daryl in the lion's den and Moses being swallowed by a whale.
Wow, I'm so impressed. Tell me more, Wes.
Like what?
Do you know any Bible verses?
Sure. God helps those who help themselves.
Is that from Second Hesitations, right?
Right. See, I know what I'm talking about.
Actually, you don't.
What?
Well, first of all, it was Daniel in the lion's den, not Daryl. And it was Jonah who was swallowed by the great fish, not Moses. And God helps those who help themselves is not a Bible verse, and it's totally wrong. And there's no book in the Bible called Second Hesitations.
Okay, so I don't know all that much about the Bible. That's not such a big deal. I mean, what difference is it going to make?
Are you kidding me? You're actually wondering if God's written word, a book that has changed the world, could make a difference in your life?
Change the world? What are you talking about?
Well, just look around you. Because of the Bible, you've got the establishment of hospitals and orphanages, the development of higher education like colleges, the rise of modern science, not to mention its enormous influence on language, art, music, and literature. And it's produced a whole slew of missionary and caring organizations that have helped serve the needs of people all around the world.
Wow, I had no idea.
Well, did you also know that the American system of government is based on principles from the Bible? In fact, the history of America and many other countries would be completely different if it weren't for the Bible.
Really?
Yes, but more important than all of those things is the fact that countless millions of people have found faith in God through the Bible and are now in heaven with Him, or will be someday. So you see, like a light in the darkness, the Bible has made a huge difference. But the question was, can it make a difference in your life? And the answer is, without a doubt, absolutely.
Well, I admit you've given me a lot to think about, but right now I gotta go check my traps.
Okay. Well, while Wes leaves to go check on his animal traps, some rather unwelcome visitors far from home traveling to arrive in search of an old plane crash site. Their leader hails from New York City. His name is Darian the Meatball Fabiano.
Hey, how you doing?
And traveling with him are the infamous Doomwitty siblings.
Some people call us Dumbwitty, but we don't like that.
Well, say hello to Dylan and Dorcas, everyone.
I'm Dorcas. It's biblical. And he's Dylan.
No. I'm Dylan and she's Dorcas.
I just said that.
No, you didn't.
Did too.
Hey, cut it out, you twos.
Sorry, boss. It won't happen again.
Ahem. As the story goes, sometime during the winter of 1974, a small plane flying over northern Alaska went down in an epic snowstorm. Only 3 people survived the crash, the pilot and 2 passengers, who quickly dug a hole and buried their cargo in the ground nearby. The pilot was never told what the cargo was, but he figured it must have been something of extreme value, like gold.
Gold? That's what I'm talking about.
She's trying to tell a story.
Sadly, when the rescue team finally arrived, only the pilot had survived the freezing temperatures, and for years, he never told a soul about the buried treasure, hoping to return someday to claim the prize for himself. But he was never well enough to do so. And then, just before he died, he told the only family member he liked, his nephew, Darian the Meatball Spaziano, the same Darian who has come here to claim the treasure that's been hidden all these years beneath the Arctic snow.
Yes, and I'm trying to be able to retire and get rid of these 2 pasta heads.
Why does the Arctic have to be so cold? That's what I want to know.
I told you to wear long johns.
Yeah, right. And how are donuts supposed to keep you warm? And besides, they'd be so sticky with all that icing and cream filling.
Donuts? Long underwear?
You see, there's this type of donut called a long john. It's a bar-shaped donut fried and filled with custard and then topped with icing. How on earth did Dylan think Dorcas meant for donuts to keep him warm? Maybe Darian is right. These 2 do not know what they're doing. See what I did there? Thank you. I'm here all week.
Long underwear? Why didn't you just say so in the first place?
I did.
Okay, cut it out, you twos.
Sorry, boss. It won't happen again.
All right, now, according to the GPS, we're getting close, really close.
You hear that? We're getting close, so keep your eyes open.
What do you think I'm gonna do if I close them? I'd run into a tree.
Hey, stop following me so closely.
Sorry. So, you think we're gonna find any gold up here?
Yeah, would I come all the way up here for nothing?
No, boss. Of course you wouldn't.
Shh, look.
A cabin.
Hey, what are you doing?
I just want to get warm, that's all.
Oh, no, you don't. Get back in line. Stop thinking about yourself all the time. Remember why we came up here?
Okay, why did we come up here?
Well, anyway, the cabin must be new. It doesn't show up on GPS.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, it's a problem, all right. First of all, there's not supposed to be anyone up here in the Arctic wilderness. And second, it looks like it was built directly over the crash site. Figures. Why can't anything be easy?
So, what do we do now?
Lunch sounds good, I'm starving.
We can't be starving, we just had breakfast.
Can too?
Nuh-uh.
Hey, shh, quiet, guys. Things have got more complicated, so we gotta be smart about this.
Okay, boss. You figure it out and tell us what to do.
Yeah.
Figure it out and tell us what to do.
I just said that.
I just said that.
Stop copying me!
Stop it,
copying.
you twos. Good grief, what was I thinking when I brought you two up here?
Sorry, boss.
All right, I'm gonna go up there and get a better reading. You twos stay here. Got it?
Yes, got it.
Dylan, get back here.
Hey, what are you doing?
I want to come with you, I'm scared.
I'll give you something to be scared about. Now get back there. Can you believe it? What are the odds?
Now, Wes had no idea that he had built his cabin directly over that old plane crash site. The vegetation had long grown back, and none of the wreckage remained after all of these years.
Thanks for going out of your way to make it hard for us.
Sorry.
So the gold's under the cabin?
Yep.
Well, better luck next time.
Where are you going?
Home.
No, you're not. We did not come all the way here to leave empty-handed.
Wait, hide! I think someone's coming!
And that someone is Wes, who's returning to his cabin after checking all of the animal traps he set in various places. He often returns with a rabbit, a fox, or a beaver, but he didn't catch anything this time.
Looks like a hermit to me.
A hermit? What's that?
Somebody who lives in the wilderness all by themselves.
Really? What's the fun in that? I love being around the peoples.
Don't worry, boss. I think we can get him. The odds are in our favor. There's 3 of us and only 1 of him.
Not so fast. Here comes a bush plane. I come up here thinking there's gonna be nobody in the Arctic wilderness, but instead it's like Grand Central Station. Come on, let's go and make camp, and we'll come back.
Hey, can we have s'mores tonight?
S'mores? I'd rather have popcorn.
S'mores are better than popcorn.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Nuh-uh.
Hey, quit it, you two.
Sorry, boss.
It won't happen again, I know.
And off they go to set up their camp and eat s'mores or popcorn or both. And then very unexpectedly, Bertie and Bonnie approach the cabin.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Wonder! It's me, Bertie. And me, Bonnie.
Hi, ladies. What are you doing here?
I just found a piece of mail addressed to you. Must have fallen out of the mail sack. I am so sorry about that.
Well, you didn't need to come all the way up here for this. I mean, you could have just waited till your next delivery.
No, you see, it was postmarked over a month ago, so that's why I had to come immediately. I just hope it's not too late.
I'm sure it's fine. I can't make out the return address.
Yeah, the envelope got messed up. We had a little scuffle with a polar bear.
A polar bear? Really?
Oh yeah, but nothing too serious. It could have been a lot worse.
A couple of weeks ago, a grizzly ripped off the side of one of our planes like it was tin foil.
Wow.
I know, never a dull moment, and I love it! Well, I'll let you read your letter.
Gotta get to Fairbanks before lunch.
Okay, ladies, be careful.
We always are.
And next time, try and find the gummy bears.
Gummy bears?
Yeah, polar bears without teeth.
Oh, Mr. Wonder, you're so funny.
I try.
Toodaloo, Mr. W!
So as Bertie and Bonnie return to their bush plane, Wes returns to the warmth of his cabin to read his letter. Living in the wilderness, he doesn't receive much mail, so when he does, he wastes no time in opening it.
What? Oh no, this is terrible. What am I gonna do?
And that's the end of the chapter. Wow, I wonder what is in the mystery letter. If you want to find out as much as I do, you've got to come back tomorrow night. Good night.
All right, that was great. Wonderful, another drama. So I have a few announcements before we get dismissed. And as you can see, I have something special here, which I'm gonna say something about in just a little bit, okay? So, first thing, if you brought money, visit the bakery. We have 2 baskets. Remember, boys and girls, blue and pink. Please, put all the money in the pink basket, okay? All right. Today we have Klondike Krispies. Yummy. Now, please do not fret, okay? We will have brownies tomorrow. And now, as we're gonna get dismissed here, again, we're gonna call names. So whenever you hear a name, that's when you can go and visit the bakery for donation and grab the delicious dessert. All right, last but not least, we have a winner, and I'll tell you the number that's here, and the winner got it pretty close. So here we have 950. The winner got 1,000, just 50 off. And that winner is, let's do the drum roll. Yeah, that's right, let's do that, okay? It is Micaiah Stokes. Is he here? Micaiah Stokes. All right, we have a winner. Let's give him a round of applause, Micaiah. All right, Micaiah. Go ahead and have a seat, and we'll give this to you when your parents come. So you'll get this whole jar when your parents come. Okay, so when we're gonna hear your names, we're gonna go ahead and go to the Betty's Bakery to get desserts if you brought the money. Thank you.